Welcome back, Porter Masters. SCL Matt here for another live edition of the SCL Auctions. It is a new month, the month of March, and so we are here to take on our monthly auctions. Duck, all night up. DJ, welcome. Troy, Martin, Tom, Mike Noid, glad to have you here. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on tonight. Biggest auctions to date. And we're going to see what's going on with them. So I know I'm running a little bit behind. Having some last minute setup issues, things I forgot to do. There's always something. But I'm almost set up now. So we can get going, but I am glad to have y'all here as always. And hopefully you enjoy this as well as much as I do. Yeah, 1950 for a damaged figure. I mean, some people just want the figure itself, and if you take a look at it, the amount of damage that's on there is very, very minimal. Very, very minimal. Plus, I think some people feel they have a better chance of winning a figure here than they do trying to hit it right at the shop update time. Troy, you're here to win some auctions. Glad to see it. Yeah, Pit Boss. It's not as surprising to me as it used to be. I used to be surprised by these damage prices. We've had damage figures sell for more than they go for in the shop before. It really just depends on the week and who's here and who wants to buy what. And I mean, like I said, I think sometimes it's easier to get your hands on it here than elsewhere. I was wondering if Hoodsickle or Starcast will be in stock. So, I mean, the thing is, like, I don't see all the figures anymore. A lot of times, this is Jillian taking care of them. So I don't even see everything that we get in the week until I make the video, which will release tomorrow morning. But my general policy is, yeah, I don't spill that information. That's the point of the preview video that goes out at 9 a.m. Central Time, 4 hours before the update, so you can figure out what's there and what's not. But yeah, I think we have a pretty good stock of Imaginators coming in this week. I don't remember specifics, but yeah, there's a good chance at least one of those will be there. Game and Thunder, what's up for grabs today? Why don't we take a look? Let me see here. We have a ton of figures to keep track of. Well, not even all figures. 30 items to keep track of this week. And I'm going to try to keep them all straight here. But we'll do what we can. All right. So let's give you a little look-see at our items today. So the first item we have here is our damage shortcut, currently going for $9. Then we got damaged nightlight, does not have any bids. Like, I understand he's missing an arm, but I'm a little bit surprised. With how popular Nightlight usually is. So Nightlight still needs a bid there. Damaged Airstrike going for $8.50. Pit Boss. Ooh, Pit Boss went up even more. $21 on Pit Boss there. Damaged Buckshot at $7.50. Damaged Bad Juju at $6.50. We got a few customs this week or this month. I gotta catch myself on that. This month we had some last week too. Last month there. Anyway, last auctions. But our first custom this month is Drill Sergeant here. This like blue and silver Drill Sergeant, currently going for 550. We got the custom Hothead going for 150. I was watching that one earlier today and didn't have any bids yet, so I'm glad to see it got a few bids now. We got our custom Spy Rise here going for 550. Custom Flash Wing only at $1.50. I thought this one would do better. I liked this one maybe the most of all of these when it comes to color scheme. Like its only detractor is, as I mentioned in the video, like the paint is very thick yet, and so the paint itself is very tacky, kind of sticky. So that's unfortunate, but otherwise, like I said, as far as colors go, that's one of my favorites here. We got a custom Trigger Happy currently going for $1. Custom Hijinks. If you saw last month, we had a custom Hex that looked very similar. This Hijinks though is currently going for $3.50. Our custom Whirlwind. This one might be my absolute favorite of the bunch tonight. Currently at $9. And then our final custom of the evening is this Pop Fizz, currently sitting at $1. Then we get into other items. A few items with damaged boxes. This Chaos Trophy currently going for $4. Then we have a Nitro Freeze Blade sitting at $10.50. Got a set of the Light and Dark stickers. It's been a while since we've had these stickers in stock, but they are currently going for $15 there. We got the Skystone cereal box cutouts. So these were the printed on the back of the cereal boxes that contained the Skystones themselves. And it's kind of just a play area for them. So one is like the full back of the box, and the other play area is obviously that cutout. You can see they just cut off all the excess. But those are currently going for $10.01. 10.01. Someone getting creative with their bidding there. All right, and then we have a Polar Whirlwind with a damaged box currently going for $32. We got our Riot Shield Shredder without a bid. So that's our second item without a bid. So keep an eye on that. Then we move on to our Eons Elite. These are in perfect shape, just about. We'll call it near mint because I hate going mint condition. This one does have a little bit of a sticker on it, but that's the only damage there. Eons Elite Trigger Happy going for $24. Eons Elite Eruptor currently at $30.50. Eons Elite Whirlwind also at $30.50. Eons Elite Spyro with no bids. No bids yet on that one. Interesting. I would have thought he'd be one of the first to go. But once again, I'm not always right. Then we got a couple of trap boxes here. This is a standard trap box, but it does have the light and dark stickers already attached to it. This one's currently going for $50.50. We got the trap box with the alternate European image, currently going for $45.50. And we got a few people fighting over this Halloween Fright Rider in a damaged box once again, but currently going for $57.50. Then 3 more items. We've got Golden Hot Streak without a bid. So keep an eye on that one as well. It's 3 items currently without a bid, unless it's changed since I've started this list. But no bids on Golden Hot Streak yet. Chompy Mage does have a bid at $200. And the Land Racing Action Pack, new in box here with Trigger Happy, Gold Rusher, and the Land Trophy, currently at $101.50. $101.50. So, a lot of stuff going on. We're gonna try to keep track of it all. The first auctions will begin to end at 7:30. And those first auctions will be, where are we at? 7:30 is, we have 3 items. I don't think I intended that, but That's the way it is set up, and so we're not going to change that. So these cutouts end at 7:30. Polar Whirlwind, and Riot Shield Shredder. These three items will end at 7:30. So we'll keep an eye on those. Mike and I liking the customs. Awesome. Awesome. You're obviously not the only one who feels that way. We've got a few other people bidding on them. I don't know if you're bidding on them, actually. I haven't looked at that, but glad to know. Glad to know people like them. How do you bid? Fair question. I do have links down in the description explaining how the public auctions work. But generally speaking, you need an account on SkylandersCharacterList.com. And then once you're logged into that account, you can place bids. All of these auctions, as you see down on the bottom of the screen, can be found at SCLauctions.com, or it's just the auctions tab when you're on Skylanders Character List. But yeah, if you go there, I mean, if you're not logged in or you don't have an account, it will prompt you to do such. But yeah, so if you go to sclauctions.com, you should be able to find everything there. SCL Jillian, thank you for joining us. Apparently, there is a hood sickle coming in this week. Thank you for that update. Regular, I mean, it sounds crazy, but I mean, if you want, you can break down just about any collectible to being a ridiculous thing. I mean, what are trading cards other than a piece of cardboard with a picture printed on it? Why is Michael Jordan's rookie card worth more than this business card? They're the same material, paper and ink. But it's all in what somebody will pay for it. Most of our collectibles here, Skylanders are a little bit different because they do have a little bit of technology built into them, but otherwise they're a hunk of plastic. I mean, Funko Pop figures, it's a hunk of plastic. Why are people paying hundreds of dollars for them? So you can call it what you will, but yeah, when it has the right thing printed on it, or the plastic is formed into the right shape and colored the right way, people enjoy it. People will collect it. Game and Thunder, let me know when you have Spyros in stock. Like, which Spyro? Spyro is almost always in stock. Is there one that's not in stock right now? Not sure. All right. Jillian, it is quite all right. Do not worry about this. Like, I usually avoid the question mostly because I don't have all of the information. That's the biggest thing. So yes, if you have answers, by all means, it's okay. All right. Catching up in the chat a little bit. Steve, you've missed the SCL auctions. Yeah, they take a lot of work though. Like as I was setting them up this week, like I'm really liking the monthly format, I think that's probably going to be around to stay for the foreseeable future, but we'll see. We'll see. What do regular going for 4 things today? I can't say how high they'll go. I mean, I never know who's going to show up for the auctions, but we'll see. Bum, bum. Yeah, there you go. Game Thunder can go for Elite Spyro. Perfect. Perfect. What's my favorite light villain? I don't know. I could give you my favorite dark villain. I have a feeling most of the light villains are similar to my feelings about the light Skylanders. Like, I don't really like most of them from what I recall. Honestly, I didn't like a lot of the villains. Probably like 75% of the villains I didn't really care for. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's see. What else we got? What else we got? Wait, you got it. Oh, you're building a Spire army, so you need reinforcements against a Prison Break army and a Tree Rex army. This is interesting. This is interesting. I need to see this play out. We need to get you some Spyros, I guess. Um, Game and Thunder. If you need extra Spyros, I probably have more that aren't even listed in the shop right now. Um, so if you need some, get a hold of me privately, and we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. All right. So I just realized like going through this update is gonna take significantly longer than on like a standard week, standard month, because I have twice as many items here. So it's gonna be rough to keep up with everything and keep giving regular updates on everything. But we'll see what we can do. Maybe we'll just ignore it until 7:30. Um, but yeah, we'll do the best we can. We'll definitely do the best we can. Unfortunately, my internet's being a little slow. I hope that's not bad news for the stream. All right, what else we got going on here? Do. High Five and Blastertron are good. Oh, for light villains? Fair enough. Fair enough. Neither of those are really my favorite, but we'll see. Everybody has their own opinion. That's for sure. Troy going for 3 items tonight, and you won your first VIP. Congratulations. Yeah, we obviously had a lot of VIP winners this week. I think we might have had more people than ever before actually take part in the VIP auctions yesterday. That's I don't know if that's just because we had more items available or if it's more like I know I had a few people that told me they became VIPs this month just for those auctions. So I don't know if it was just the right items or if it was having more items or what, but it is what it is. Oval, yes, I did hear that Mike and I gave away his Tree Rex and Shroom Booms. I didn't hear who got them, but I saw that video, and I totally understand. He's decided that Food Fight is the one he's collecting, and that's fine. Everybody gets to decide what they collect. I can't control that. Yeah, Pie. I'm curious about Game and Thunder. We'll have to keep an eye out, see what happens. Got your order today. One of the last life Skylanders. High five. Nice duck. Yeah, high five's good. Can be hard to get your hands on too. Steve, other than Camo, who's my favorite dragon character? I think you've been around long enough that I have a hard time picking favorites. And so now you're going to go and say, besides your favorite, who's your favorite? Like, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? Um, dragons, dragons, dragons. Zap's a dragon, right? He's a water dragon, right? I really like Zap. I don't play with him enough. I should play with Zap more. Yeah, Zap's absolutely a dragon. I'm gonna go with Zap. Um, I was gonna go with Spotlight, but I think I actually like Zap more. So we'll stick with that for now until I come up with a better answer. But I have no reason to believe that he wouldn't be my second. Martin, on average, do all the VIPs usually sell? Yeah, yeah. So all 15 items got bids this week. So not all of them have been paid for yet, but yeah, all the items theoretically sold. I think last month there was maybe one or two items that didn't sell, but I think all 15 of them this week did sell. So that was good to see. Lucas, oh, no Chompy Mage this week. All right. There'll be more in the future. Don't worry. There'll always be more. Game and Thunder can't get into your account on the SCL shop. What kind of a problem you having? I mean, did you forget your password, or what seems to be the problem? All right. Wow, Kraken, what's my favorite Skylander variant of all time? I can see Courtney's already on top of this one. Yeah. Quick Draw Rattleshake. Best in-game variant ever. Absolutely, hands down, no questions asked. Ascend won the Golden Flame Slinger. Nice. Nice. Well, yes, when you give us such an intriguing idea, like we want to know what happens. Talking about Skylanders battles. Connor, yes, I do buy Skylanders. Got to buy them to sell them. So yeah, if you're looking to sell anything, you can contact me via email. Matt at skylanderscharacterlist.com. This email right here. That's the one, Matt at skylanderscharacterlist.com. But yeah, we can talk about stuff there if you have stuff to sell. I ask that you send me pictures of anything you're looking to sell along with your asking price, and we can start the negotiations there. All right. Let's see. So regular Halloween Fright Rider. This one actually surprises me a little bit because I think the last time I sold a Halloween Fright Rider, I think it was out of box. So I don't know, maybe people are paying for the box, although it's just the standard box, so that's kind of weird. Um, but I think the last time I had out of box one, it went for $40. And because of that, I've actually started listing the loose ones that I get in the shop. So maybe you want to keep an eye out there. I don't think we have one coming in this week, but um, yeah, they're about $40 usually. This week is a bit of an anomaly. Like I said, it really depends who shows up to each auction and how many people are bidding, how many people are interested. Yeah. Whose elite box is Red Camo in? That's a elite Zook box. Got to make it a life Skylander at least. Yeah, pi exactly. Anyone occurring large number of solitary Skylanders is of interest. Um, yeah, there's a few people I know of. I mean, partly because they usually buy from me, but there's a few people amassing some collections. But I know most people haven't. Um, Most people haven't announced publicly what they're collecting necessarily. So I won't do that for them. But yeah, there are a few interesting collections out there. All right. Hmm. Tried to change your password, but it's taking forever to load. Ooh, that's not good. I I may have to look into this again. I've been working with my hosting company. We were having some problems with loading times during the last few shop updates, and I'm hoping this isn't affecting the auctions now too. We'll have to wait and see. Um, there's nothing I can do to change that right now, but if it is, I mean we may have to suspend auctions if that's going to be too much of a problem. Splat, any progress on this custom portals? No. I mean, I I'm not customizing any portals. If anybody else wants to customize portals, we can talk. Um, but yeah. Connor, how do you sell them on the website? Um, are you asking how I sell figures? I just I mean I set up a website with WordPress and WooCommerce. I don't know if that's what you're asking. Um, if you're asking how you can sell them on the website, like you can't sell directly on my website now. You can sell them to me, but yeah, there's no place for you to sell them directly on the site. Um, all right. Current price on Whirlwind? Let's find out. When do the auctions start ending? The auctions start ending right now, actually. By the time I got to that comment, it is 7:30. It is the beginning of the end. So let's give this page a little refresh and see where we're at. Now, it looks like, yeah, the site has been incredibly slow. That's unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate. Is everybody having trouble with the auction with the site loading? Like, is this an actual problem? Like, because like I said, if it is, I mean, we'll run with the auctions today because obviously people had time to put in bids all day. Um, like it shouldn't be running slowly, but if it is, that's very, very unfortunate. All I can say is keep trying. Um, okay, where are we at? So our first three auctions did end. So the cutouts ended at 10:01. Polar Whirlwind ended at $43. And Riot Shield Shredder did get a couple of bids, ended at 25.50. So the next two items to end at 7:35 in about 4 minutes are this Eon's Elite Trigger Happy and Eon's Elite Eruptor. Trigger Happy is sitting at 28.50 and Eruptor is currently up to $40.50. So apparently some people are able to get through and get these bids in because the prices are going up. Um, Yeah, site has been incredibly slow. Yeah, people having trouble with this. Shoot. 2 minutes to reload the page. That's not good. Do you ever think you will sell inbox Skylanders? So, I mean, we sell inbox Skylanders here in the auctions for the time being. Will I ever sell them in the site? On the site? Possibly. Possibly. We're getting to that point. Um, actually, maybe coming sooner than you think. But for the time being, the new inbox, the best of the best, are typically just going to be sold at auctions here. Yeah, it is slow. Everything's been a bit slow. Site's having trouble. Site is slow. I do not like to hear this. Site just crashed. Yikes. Clicking items is very slow. Shoot. Well, if you guys didn't make the site so popular, we wouldn't be having these problems. Like this is the weird part is like we weren't unless nobody was telling me, like, has the site been slow during other auctions? Ooh, Courtney there working on your phone. That's interesting. Ba, ba. The auction stream feels like we're at the Titanic and it's going into the water. Oh man. Splat, I don't want to hear that. We know that all ends poorly. Okay. John, it never was this slow. All the other auctions have been fine. Yeah. I really don't know what would have changed. Courtney, you just have a miracle phone, I guess. You can watch YouTube and refresh the site at the same time. That's pretty special. Yeah. That's the thing. I did get better servers, and it only seems to have made things worse. Um, that's the problem. There you go. Site's working fine for me. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to keep an eye on it. Like I said, there's nothing I can really do about it this week, obviously. Because it's gonna be something that I'm gonna have to troubleshoot and work with the web host to figure out. But all right, looks like 7:35. Probably have a few more items ending here. Eon's Elite 740 are going to be the next couple of items ending. But we'll keep an eye on these. Yeah, even my page refreshes a little bit slow right now. All right. Looks like Eon's Elite Trigger Happy went for 28.50 and Ruptor went for 40.50. Next up, we'll have Eon's Elite Whirlwind, currently at 30.50, and Eon's Elite Spyro. There we go. Got a couple of bids, currently at 25.50. And following that, we got the two trap boxes. So keep those in mind. So the trap box with the stickers is currently at 50.50. and the European version is at 45.50. Those all coming up shortly. About 3 minutes left on Whirlwind and Spyro. Yeah, the error code 504. That's yeah, that's a problem with the web host on their end. So there's literally nothing I can do with that at the moment. Um, Tech, I do not know that information offhand. I don't know which trap is wider. If I had to guess, I would guess that the Toucan is wider than the Yawn, but I don't know for sure. And I mean, like, I think just the shape of the Toucan makes me think it's wider, but it could be like just about the same. I mean, it might be the same as almost all of them, actually. I think that they're a pretty uniform size for the most part, but just minor details. All right. Do, 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 do. Should fight the server host like in Die Hard. Uh, that that would be a better result than Titanic, at least. All right. Um, is the people that are having trouble, are any of you on your phones? Like, I'm just curious now that Courtney mentioned being on the phone and not having problems with it. Um, have you tried it from your phone, or is everybody on a desktop, laptop, tablet? I just trying to do a little troubleshooting here, so I have some information to work with. Um, Phone works great. That's interesting. Space Ducks, less worse on the phone than your laptop, but still sucks. Interesting. It's intermittent. Sometimes loads instantly, but you click another item and it hangs. Interesting. Hmm. No, Lucas, this is a new problem. Auctions have not been this bad in the past. If they had, I would have stopped doing auctions a long time ago. Um, this is the first week ever I can remember where I've had almost everybody having problems with it. So, not entirely sure what's going on, but we'll do what we can for now. I'm sorry. I I really wish it wasn't this way. Um, all right. Let's let's check on this. Get some updates here. Probably had a few of these auctions end by now, but we'll see what it's doing. Yeah, I mean it's still functioning for some people, but oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I really wish I had a solution for you. Um, Man, this is rough. Yeah, Angela, if you are trying to buy something right now, I would just hold off until 8 o'clock, until after the auctions. Things should clear up after that time. Because yeah, I haven't. It was just it's just during the auctions when everybody's on the site trying to do the same thing as everybody else, looking at these auctions and trying to bid and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, things should clear up hopefully in not too long from now. Um, but yeah, if you're looking at stuff that's ending soon, once my if my page refreshes, I'll give you some updates. All right. So Eon's Elite Whirlwind went for 33. Eon's Elite Spyro went for 28. And now we're about 2 minutes away from the trap cases. So this one's still sitting at 50-50 and the European one at 45-50. Coming up after that in about 7 minutes from now, we do have that Halloween Fright Rider currently up to 57.50, and Golden Hot Streak did finally get a bid, currently sitting at $50. Some other updates while we have them. Chompy Mage is at 201, $201. And the Land Racing Action Pack is at 101.50. So we'll keep an eye on those. What else do we have going on here? I don't remember when the last time I updated this page was. Let's give this page a little refresh too. All right. Joseph, I had forgotten about that. Is this worse than when Martin too? Yeah, when the extender lead had a decimal glitch. So there was a time when the auction software that I was using, they put through an update, and it caused all the decimal places to become commas or something like that. And so when somebody bid like $3, it would read it as like $300 or something like that. Or maybe it just got rid of the decimal place. And so if someone tried to bid like 1250, it would read it as $1,250. So yeah, that was at least something I could correct to some extent. Whereas a non-loading site, I can't really do anything with. Yeah, and Martin, yeah, this time forgot to change the timer for the auctions. Yeah, when I had it set to the wrong time zone. Yep, and we passed through daylight savings, and so everything ended an hour early. That was a rough weekend too. But once again, not quite as bad. Kitty, welcome. Gamer, welcome. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Gamer, can you sell me used Skyland? Yeah, I'm always buying if the price is right. What would I pay for an out of box pink Barbella? So my suggestion for you is if you just have one rare Skylander to sell, I'm not the best place to sell it because I'm not going to give you top dollar for it. I'm going to be buying with intent to resell the figure. So if you want to make the most money and you're just selling one item, I highly, highly recommend going to sell it on eBay. Because they have a big audience of people there. They're going to be people that are very interested in what you have, and they're going to be able to give you the most for your time. It's, I mean, 'cause like I said, Alnida said, I have my out of box pink Barbella for my collection, so I don't need it for that. but the general population out there, there's other people that need it. So, like, I could probably give you $100 for it, but it's worth more than that. You can get more than that selling on eBay. All right. Kitty, yeah, there's two villain these two here. It's the same box on the outside, but the insides are different. So this is the US version that had the tan or off-white on the bottom and the top. And then there's the European version that has the blue tray on the bottom and the villain gathering at Wolfgang's picture on the top. So there are two of them there. All right. Yeah, Pi. All the troubleshooting. All the troubleshooting. Um Let's see. Let's see. Updates. Where are we at? I was updating some of the damaged ones. So shortcuts currently at $9.50. Nightlight got a bid at $5. Airstrikes at $11.50. Pit Boss is up to $24. Buckshot's at $8. Bad Juju's at $9.50. The custom figures, drill sergeants at $5.50. Hotheads at $2.32. Spy Rise at $5.50. Flash Wing at $5. Trigger Happy at $1. Hijinks at $4. Whirlwind at $9. Pop Fizz at $1. The Chaos Trophy at $4.50. And let's give another little refresh for the rest of these. Yeah, site's crashing. I do not like that. I do not like to see that from multiple people all at once. 7:49, the site crashed. Got it. Sad, sad day. Sad, sad day. Not what I want to see. All right. All right. Deep breath. It's not the end of the world. It sucks, but it's not the end of the world. All right. We got 10 minutes left before the end of these auctions. You know, no, I don't think that'd be a problem. I was going to question if having this many items in the auction is part of the problem. Cuz that's like one of the only things that I've changed. Like I don't think that should be a problem. But now I'm starting to wonder. Is that part of the problem? All right. First trap box went for 50-50. Second box went for 45-50. Halloween Fright Rider went for 57-50. And hey, people are somehow getting bids in. We got our first overtime. Golden Hot Streak is an overtime. Currently at 51-50. Chompy Mage jumped up to 250-50. And the Land Racing Action Pack still at 101.50. But yeah, so Golden Hot Streak in overtime. Cool. What else were we looking at? Nitro Freeze Blade at 11.50. The Light and Dark stickers are up to $30. So yeah, people are getting bids in somewhere, somehow. I just wish everybody could. Sad day. Healthy mix between item amounts and people amounts. Yeah, that could be it. The miracle hot streak. Yeah. Halloween Fright Rider went for more than what you bought your inbox Snowder Dash for? Well, then you got a steal on inbox Snowder Dash. That's for sure. That's for sure. Chaotic. That is the word of the night. Is chaotic. Nothing against you, but it's been a rough night. It's been a rough night. Oh man. Oh man. All right. I'm gonna give this one last refresh to see if Golden Hot Streak is gonna end anytime soon. And then 7:55 we'll see when everything ends. Or well, I mean it's gonna be like 20 items ending at 7:55 theoretically. Oh. Man. I apologize, everybody. Things have never been this bad. So yeah, I'm gonna be having some more phone calls with the hosting company. We'll see what goes on. Golden Hot Streak ends at 5150. Chompy Mage is still at 250.50, and Land Racing Action Pack still at 101. Nitro Freeze Blade is up to $12. The Light and Dark stickers are still at $30. We got about a minute left on a bunch of auctions, somewhere around 20. I mean, let's see, 15, 16, 17, maybe 17. I think it's 17. 17 auctions ending in the next minute. This will be fun. See what the server can really hold. Kitty, I appreciate that. I very much appreciate that. Tom, you finally got in. Nice. All right. 7:55, folks. The moment of truth. Let's see what happens here. Oh. Sorry, Joseph. No freeze blade today. Duck got the pit boss. All right. All right. Ooh, is the freeze blade in overtime? I haven't, man, I haven't been able to keep track of everything. Thank y'all. I appreciate that. I'm speechless right now. I just don't know what to make of tonight. This is not the way I want to run things. And like I said, if this is gonna be a persistent problem, like I'm just not gonna be able to do it. Like this is no way to run a business, to run auctions. So I appreciate all of you understanding. All right. Did we get a refresh there? No. Did I get a refresh here? This is rough. Real rough. Courtney, at this point, I don't think more frequent auctions is the way to go. I mean, in my head right now, this is gonna happen no matter how many items I have in the auctions. Um, I think it has more to do with the servers than the number of auctions. Like, that shouldn't be a problem. It really should not be the problem. Power Ranger Anthony, congratulations. What'd you win? What'd you win? Sen got the freeze blade. Nice. Congrats. I wish I could give you all some more results, but like my it's being dumb and slow on my end too. I mean, once again, I'm glad that y'all are this interested in Skylanders. And I do what I can to help you out with your collections, but this is obviously not the way to do it right now. All right, I have some finals here. Shortcut ended at 9.50. Nightlight ended at $5. Airstrike at 11.50. Pit Boss at 25.50. 25.50 on Pit Boss. Buckshot went for 10.50. Bad Juju at 9.50. Custom Drill Sergeant at 5.50. Hothead at 2.32. Spy Rise at 5.50. Flash Wing at $5. Trigger Happy at $1. Hijinks at 4.50. Whirlwind at $9. Pop Fizz at $1. Chaos Trophy goes for 4.50. And oh wait, no, I did get a refresh on here. Nitro Freeze Blade at 13.50. Light and Dark stickers at $30. Chompy Mage up to 260. $260.50. And the Land Racing Action Pack currently at 101.50. All right. Man, a lot of people were after that Buckshot. Saw a few people who missed out on it, and obviously somebody won it. But Steven, I've been very curious about Whatnot for sure. I've been very, very curious. So this might you're right. This might be a good time to start looking into that. I'm not sure what their process is like. Like the biggest thing is like I hate to have to force everybody to use a whole nother platform. Like you've already set yourself up here on SCL. You're used to me and the stream and everything. And I'd hate to have to say, okay, now if you want to take part in the auctions, we're gonna go over to this platform. And like I don't know what kind of rules they have and what their structure is and if they charge for it and or if they take part of the profits and all of those little things. I would definitely need to figure out. But I have heard about Whatnot and I'm very curious about it. So maybe just as an experiment some week we can try that out because yeah, that would at least alleviate some of these problems because they are definitely built for that. Um Fees are bad and whatnot. Okay. And there are some issues with the service, but they gotten better. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, Duck, just wait a minute to place your order. Um, hopefully as the auctions are winding down here, like I'm seeing some other some orders coming through now. Um, but yeah, just just give it a second. I mean, I don't think people were having too much of a problem during the day. Um, So I think it's just at night here when everybody's been on all at once. We've been having the most problems. Yeah, Ascend, you just placed your order. Cool, cool. Yeah, Whatnot could open you up to a larger audience. Possibly. Possibly. There's always potential. All right. So the Land Racing Action Pack ended at 101.50. And, ooh, Chompy Mage is in overtime. Chompy Mage, big overtime here, currently at $330.50. Let's throw up a picture there. 330.50. Splat. I like it. SCL shop is an elemental gate, and we're all the wrong element. Oof. Oof. Yeah, Chaos's Dark Magic got onto the website. It's rough. It's rough. Courtney picked up the Easter variants and the land pack. Nicely done. Congratulations. But yeah, like I mean, somebody somewhere is getting some bids in because this is still going. Got some overtime action on Chompy Mage here, so it does seem to be updating faster now. Okay. It's like when they had the question mark gates before the light and dark came out. Yeah. Yeah. I remember those days. Those were good days, man. I wish we had some more question mark gates. Actually, no way. Like I said, we don't need more elements. I don't need more elements at all. But just I just want new games. Just give me new games. I don't even need new figures necessarily. I want new games. But yeah, Troy, there you go. Bid early, bid often. It's the way to go about it. Chompy Mage up to 375. 375.50. No, I don't think we have any hackers coming after the SCL shop. Thankfully. Courtney had your bids in at noon. Wait, Courtney, did you place any bids tonight, or was it just um everything you've done? Like you had all your bids placed at noon, and then just whatever you won, you won. All right, all right. Is this Chompy Mage done yet? Oh yeah. Welcome to the stream. I have a feeling I know what you're up to. Andy, I love this. Running errands, taking people to the airport just to get more Skylanders. That's the way to go about it. All right. Chompy Mage officially ends at 375.50. 375.50. All right. That's it, folks. That is all the auctions this week. Once again, I greatly apologize for all the problems. It's never good when we have server issues. That's all I can call it right now until I know more. So once again, Auctions will not take place until next month in April. And that's assuming we can get this fixed. Obviously, it's going to be tough to tell if we fixed it. I may have to run some kind of like test auction in the meantime just to see if we get things fixed. But it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. I know what I'm doing next week. Like I might be doing it tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. Speaking of tomorrow, shop update tomorrow. Update video coming out at 9 a.m. Central Time. Shop update at 1 p.m. Central Time. Let me know if you have any questions about that. Otherwise, everything should be pretty standard there. And as y'all voted on Twitter this week, I have the collection video done. And I have something else. I totally forgot. I was gonna show this to you. I had this all planned and then got distracted by all the bad things happening on the shop. But I have a big surprise for anybody who's sticking around here. Something we've been working on. Some of you may have seen this over on Twitter. Like I was supposed to have this all planned. All right. What's his face? Mr. Happy Round Gaming thing. I'm sorry. I got to find the actual. The one who's been animating on Mr. Rolling Circle. At Mr. Rolling Circle. If you're familiar with him animating all of the Skylanders. I made a comment at one point saying, hey, those would look great as stickers. And so I reached out to him and said, hey, is this something we can maybe do? And we're looking into it. So these are the test stickers that I just got in today. I only have camo done for now. But stay tuned for more about these. We'll have these I'll have more information about these in the newsletter this week. But let's just say that. So the plan is to turn all of these into stickers for the time being, assuming there's enough interest. So there'll be pre-orders opening up next week. And we'll see if we can get these made, because they're not cheap. That's the biggest thing I found out is stickers are not cheap unless you're buying like 10,000 at a time. And I don't have money for that. So we're going to take some pre-orders and see if there's enough interest to get these made. And if there is, you can see some more of these. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, I know everybody's been seeing those videos. It's been great. It's been great. Yeah. I'm glad y'all think this is cool, because I love this. I love the style. I love the idea of the stickers. Like, I'm not a big sticker guy, but these are cool. These are cool. So yes, Camo, it's you. It's you. Look at that. All right. Thank y'all for sticking around. Sorry for all the trouble. Hopefully we can make up for it somehow. And we will be collection video on Monday. That's where all this started. Twitter, all the things are happening on Twitter. But yeah, I'm done with the collection video. Check that out on Monday. I have it scheduled for 9 a.m. on Monday as well. So lots of stuff happening this week. Thank you all for sticking with me. Thank you all for your support. And I'm going to go relax. I'll see you next week. Bye.